Hello everyone, this is Hound of Darkness, and as you saw from the title card, this is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, version 0.8 specifically, which is the most recent one that's available. Now, I was going to do a big sort of introductory thing, but I tried that, it didn't turn out too well, and it took about an hour and a half, and even with the faster upload speeds here that I get, that's going to take a long time to upload. So, I'm going to go over some real quick points about what I'm doing for the playthrough. My viewport width, for those of you who are wondering how to get 16 by 9 resolutions for the game, because normally this thing starts out way lower than this. You have to have 2.62. Your viewport width has to be 2.62 times your height. Alright. Important things, I'm going to be playing with 10 points initially. Normally it's 6. I'm going to be starting out at 7 o'clock rather than 8 because I like having more time in the day. I'm going to have default time, default season length, NPCs are turned off, skill rust is turned off, and static spawn is turned on. So, that's all in the options that I've really muddled with that actually cause something more than just a nice convenience, like, say, the big window here. Although, oh yeah, you guys can't actually see the mouse. I forgot about that. Well, anyway. I'm going to start a new game, and I made a preset in that last recording that I liked as far as an idea, and I'll go over it real quick. I have 11 strength, 10 dexterity, 10 intelligence, and 10 perception. I have inconspicuous and light step as my positive traits. Well, no, inconspicuous, light step, and quick as my positive traits. Addictive personality, forgetful, and heavy sleeper. Trigger happy, truth teller, and ugly as my negative traits. For my profession, I'm going with trapper because bear trap. And for my skills, I have computers, fabrication, first aid, piercing weapons, survival, and trapping. Alright. Name. Let's go with Sir Kellogg the First. Okay. Let's jump into the game then. Please wait as we're building your world. I did reset the world in that unsatisfactory recording. Although I suppose not particularly good form to mention a previous recording for your first episode, but whatever. Alright, so we spawned in the safe house here. That's what this thing is. This is an ASCII character game. I'm going to do a bit of explanation for those of you who don't know about this thing, because Hunter, I'm pretty sure I've never shown you this game. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I've shown you Cataclysm. Oh well, but it's ASCII character game. All the graphics are done with text. Anyway, these things here, they are stairs up or down. If we head down here in the basement, there's typically goodies. And this time, we don't start out with anything. Okay, well that's not much of a loss. I started out with Trapper, so I've got a bear trap right here that I can use for anything. I'm going to actually wield that as a weapon so that I have a bit more room in my... Come on, where's my volume? Oh darn, I can't see my volume because the window's too big. Once. Sorry about that. But I fixed the screen size and yeah, now instead of having like 24 volume, I have 0, so I've got some free space. Anyway, map. Let me see. We've got a military outpost right there. And town down this away. And forests on the right. Military outposts. Is that the one with the turrets? I forget. this place. For now, I'll probably come back with a big stick or something and make myself a nail board. And go over to the forest so I can get a big stick to beat up zombies with. Okay, I don't see any in the items. There's one. Okay, there's a big stick. Pick that up. And I'm going to want a rock as well so I can hammer nails into this thing. Pick up that rock. Is there something down here? No? Okay. Anyway, some explanations during this early bit for anyone who's watching this but never played or is just starting to play. Smash that. It's ASCII character game. You can move in 8 directions. North, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. Unless you have a number pad, you're going to have to use your keyboard controls for the diagonals. But, okay, use that. Okay, and I've got myself a nail board. I'm going to drop that rock. Your diagonal movement keys are Y, U, N, and B. And as you can see, they move you thusly. And you're going to want to get used to using them a lot. You're also going to want to get used to thinking about this not as a bunch of rectangles, but as a bunch of squares. Because while it does look like things are closer together horizontally, they're equal distance vertically as well. There's an engine on the road there. That's interesting. Anyway, I think I'm going to go and look into looting these houses. What's that there? Hardware store. That could be pretty good if I can get there. But clearing out all those houses around it could be tricky. By the way, the green V's that. And if you don't know how to access your map, it's the M key. If there's something you're wondering how I'm doing, but I just forget to explain before I go on, question mark will bring up a help, and you can just like a DOS option screen, you just hit the letter or whatever, and it'll take you to all of these sections. So you can pretty much find everything in this. All right. Now, these 2 homes here are our objective for today. We're going to go loot those before things get gnarly, I guess. Okay, and to the southwest we have a grabber zombie. Okay, let's take a look at it. If you hit X, you can enter look mode, which lets you see everything that is in your character's sight range. You can just sort of go over, because you see a lot more than what's typically on the screen, unless maybe you've got a big monitor. Okay, so he's all the way down there. One good thing is it looks like these houses here have back doors, or at least I gather such from the fact that they've got gates and fences, because that's typically... houses that have gates and fences usually have back doors, which means it's much easier to get in them, because people before the apocalypse will... Oh. If you're paying attention right here, you would see that there was a zombie there, and then just before it went gray like this, it went pink. That means whenever one of these is pink, it means that an enemy has noticed you and is moving to attack. So, anyway, oh hey, there's a zombie right there. Not sure if he sees us yet. Gonna clamber over this. Okay, unfortunately there's no back door here. smashing a window, which will probably attract the zombie that was over here in this area. But if it's just one zombie, we should be able to handle it easily. Even with two, since I've got a bear trap, I can pretty much take out one of them with ease. So let's smash that window. Alright, these question marks, that's stuff you hear. If you can't see something, you'll hear it, and it'll come up as these question marks. Now, anyway, we just broke that window. We've got a broken window frame that says sharp. That means if we try to climb over it, we'll likely get ourselves cut up. Not something big, but in the long run it can cause us some damage. So if we hit the asterisk, we'll get the construction menu, and there's clean up broken window. Hit that. Heard a noise. Let's cease construction. Yeah. Whatever is causing that, it's probably a zombie. Well, hopefully it's just a zombie. It's coming towards us on the right-hand side, apparently. I think. Yeah, it looks like the right-hand side. Oh, this place does have a back... Well, now I feel like a moron, and they've broken in, because there's a second message there. When we broke the first window, we got this message, but now there's a second one, which means they're in the front hallway. If you go hit capital V, you can see... Wow. Rifle scope, casings, spare magazine. I bet you there's a gun in that cupboard there. Master key shotgun. Wow, this is the earliest I've ever gotten a gun. I don't have anywhere to store it on me. I've only got 6 volume. But I'm not seeing any clothes unless there's something under the bed here. Nope. Okay. In that case, my priority should probably be to loot all of their stuff in the bathroom. Thorazine. What's Thorazine for? Oh, okay. It's if you have schizophrenia. We got Dayquil and vitamins. I'm going to want to get the vitamins and the aspirin for sure. So, aspirin's where that big white X is, and vitamins are there and there. Okay. Vitamins, vitamins, aspirin. Okay. I think that's all I really want in here, because I don't know what kind of zombie I've got coming after me right now, and if it's something big, even a bear trap's not going to be enough. Okay, let's peek around this corner. You do that with capital X. Okay, don't see anything. Okay, let's get on here and then peek around. We got 2 ordinary zombies on the outside. There's likely also one inside the house as well. Yeah, there's one inside the house. Okay, alright. Zombies definitely know I'm here, that's obvious. I'd be a fool to think they didn't. And I should be able to take care of 2 ordinary zombies since I've got a bear trap on me. Come on then. Okay, to use a bear trap, you use A, lowercase, to activate the item, and then you select your bear trap with E, in this case. You set it down. That's an active trap. Don't walk over it. Okay, now, since I've got a nail board, I'm going to want to wield that and wait for our Freundas to say hi. There we go. We got one. He is heavily injured. So yeah, bear trap took him from uninjured to heavily injured, and we killed him in 1 hit. Yeah, bear trap's awesome. Way. hit. In this case, yes, because a bear trap will immobilize a target. Get away before he has a chance to really do some damage to me. Wield this. Okay, we got it equipped as our weapon. And finish him off. Now, with the number pad, 5 is stand in place. Now, since I'm working with a laptop, also if you don't have a number pad, the period key will allow you to stand still and wait for enemies to come to you. Quite useful. And this guy had a blanket on him. That is a godsend. That is incredible. This means I don't have to spend however long I need to getting looking for a sewing kit. I won't freeze tonight, so that's good. We got a pot here. Still no real clothing with any sort of... there's a zombie. With any sort of storage to be notable, but... Okay. Since we got a zombie coming in here, and he has to go between these bookshelves here, I'm gonna wait right here for him to come by, step on my trap, and finish him off. We hear a snap, he's snared. Pick up our bear trap again. And since I have a feeling we got a second one, yep. Ooh, our head is bitten. Ooh. That's not good. Let's see if we can get some distance between him to set down the trap again. There we go. This is enough space. So we set down our bear trap, wield our nail board, wait in place for him to come to us. He's moderately injured. This means he's going to be dead when he touches that thing. Alright, there we go. Drop that. Re-pick up the nail board. And continue scouring the house for goodies, really. Steel tongs, that's interesting. Plastic bag with cheese, that's quite good, actually. Okay, a bottle of mustard, that stuff's useful as well. Okay, let's sneak out here. And sneak around here. They broke a lot of bookcases. Anyway, what have we got in here? It's gonna be easier to use this. A bike helmet and US Weekly, a magazine of uselessness. Alright, I do want this bike helmet though. Put on bike helmet? Yes. Okay. There we are. We got a bike helmet and a hunting cap. Okay. Alright. We aren't super encumbered from that. Because head encumberment causes nothing. Oh yeah, this screen here, you bring it up with the @ key and it'll tell you a lot of useful information. Yeah, really good to learn. It's good for keeping track of which skills you're training. Anyway. Now, I haven't really found anything in the way of storage clothing, unfortunately. But, oh yeah, that's one thing if you're new to Cataclysm. Get in the habit of butchering bodies, as sadistic as that may sound. especially zombies, because they have a habit of coming back to life. We've got a zombie right over there. I'm not sure if he sees us yet, but he will. Soon enough, I'd assume. Okay, what do we have here as far as clothes go? We got some shredded jeans from a zombie. Tattered skirt, ripped dress shirt. Not a whole lot as far as stuff that's going to have some room on it. But it's problematic because I've got this shotgun I want to take with me. And you don't often find shotguns. Or any guns, for that matter. Alright, I'm going to check and see if there's anything in the sink. The bathtub, nothing? Okay. Alright, I'm going to repair this. Clean off all the glass shards from this thing here, so that I can just sort of go in and out of it without having to take small, unnecessary risks. And there's the grabber zombie up there. He will survive a bear trap, so. And, excuse me for a moment. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, they heard me, and we've got 3 zombies. Thankfully, though, because we've got a bear trap, 3 is not too much to be worried about, and they're spaced quite nicely for being bear trapped. So while they make their way over here, let's go ahead and lay down a bear trap. I think they broke in. No, they didn't break into the house. Although they are one after another, which is problematic. Let's get our nail board ready. Take him out. Oh, he had a book called How to Succeed in Business, which kind of useless since I have it turned off. I wish I could reset that bear trap without having to grab it out of the pile of stuff so that I got room for it. Alright. And he had a fire extinguisher on. And a ripped hoodie with rhinestone. If I could repair that hoodie, it'd be really nice, actually. Okay. And pick up the nail board. Set down the bear trap, get our nail board out, wait for him to come over, take him out. There we go. Quick and clean, that's how I like to do it. And probably some of the best advice to pay attention to when it comes to taking out zombies. I'm not seeing as many as I thought I would, but then again, I have cleaned out 7 zombies so far? Something like that. You got any clothing I may want to nab immediately? No? Okay. Let's peek out this way. We've got another zombie over here. And I have no idea where that grabber zombie went. Ah, there he is. Stay behind this tree right here. We should be able to get very silently. Oh, okay, I thought I actually smashed the door and made a whole lot of noise. Let's close that door. Bandana, batteries, lighter, talking dog, camera. One thing for new players, you cannot see what's inside of it. There's several furniture items that have this, and typically they have things in them. Another thing is, that also goes for beds. People hide things under beds. I've only found out about that recently, too. So, hey. batteries. If I had something to use batteries with, that'd be about... Ooh, boy. He's gonna break through that window. I know he is. And that grabber zombie is gonna follow. So I'm going to get out of here into an area where I can deal with both of them without taking too much damage. Because I have no idea where that grabber zombie is. He's all the way over there. If that normal zombie comes through this window quickly enough for that grabber zombie can get over here and cause a lot of problems. Okay, that's something I didn't anticipate. 2 of them. Okay. This could be problematic, but if I have to, I can run, grab that shotgun, and basically kill anything I need to. Hit that. Lunges forwards, attempting to bite you. Good thing you missed. Stuff in their way. Rather than go over it, they spend several turns doing that. Grab our bear trap. Yes. G. Pick up our... Gotta hit G. Oh, darn, it's over this way. G. Grab those. Anyway, normally if a grabber zombie grabs you, he'll actually unequip your weapon, but since a bear trap technically isn't a weapon, he didn't do that. He'll actually rip it out of your hands and drop it on the ground. Okay. There we go. Alright, that was... Oh, hey, he had a hammer on him. Sweet. That was problematic. I suppose I actually shouldn't be too attached to my nail board, because it's not that incredible of a weapon, and... Well, it's good weapon for your starting weapon, it's good, but... There's plenty of alternatives to it. Alright, I'm gonna take a look through this house. And I think I'll call it an episode after that. And I keep bringing up the morale menu. I don't want to drink from the toilet, not without having something to purify it all in. Oh hey, they have a nice, convenient, small little kitchen here. A funnel, bottle of mustard, vinegar, clean bottle of water. That's something I'm going to want. It's in that refrigerator right there. Grab that. One of the things you're going to do a lot of during your first day is get water and food. And sometimes it can be rather tricky if you can't find anything to put those items in. Another bike helmet, flip-flops, winter boots, ketchup, old gloves, winter gloves. What's the difference? Oh, duh. Ugh. That was a kind of a silly moment. And, alright. There's not much there. These houses have been kind of bad as far as storage equipment goes. Unless there's something under this bed. Nope, Nothing under the bed. When you're checking beds, be sure to check under both sides of the bed, I guess it would be. Okay. There's shorts. What were those? We had shorts. We're also going to want to get that blanket, so we'll probably have to make a second trip down here for that, but it'll definitely be worth it. Especially since we have a hammer, we could make a bed. Very, like, day one, which would be incredible. This has been quite a fortuitous run thus far. And I really don't want to waste such luck. Because we got a shotgun, we got a blanket, we got a hammer. I've never had, like, luck this good, to be honest. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run back here and drop off stuff. And here's something that you're gonna want to get in the habit of doing during your early days, as it were. Use your starting shelter as a base of operations. Because they're typically put a decent distance outside of town, so if you need to run out of town, you'll generally have anything chasing you will have lost interest, or you'll have outran them far enough to get away. But okay, we want that blanket for sure. We will wield the blanket, or just carry it in our hands. And we got the hammer, we got all this stuff. We want the shotgun and the shells. So we want that. That's not a shotgun shell, but hey, I'll take anything. Large pistol primer, yes. And the rifle scope, sure. Alright. So, while we don't have ammunition for our shotgun, I think, well, maybe we do. It said it had 4% reload, or magazine, or whatever. I'll need to take a look at it again, but if we've got a gun, it'll be great. So let's drop off our primer, our bullet casings, and our shotgun. Wait. It's a what? Mods Bionic Master Key Shotgun. I'm going to have to take a look at this. A minimalist pump action shotgun which can be mounted into the barrel of many rifles. It allows a total of 4 shotgun shells to be loaded and fired. Plus 4% magazine. Oh, it's a mod. That's interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, so we didn't find a shotgun, we found a shotgun attachment. Intriguing. I've never found something like that before. Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to want to butcher those corpses so that tomorrow when I come down here to probably disassemble some ovens or refrigerators or something to get rubber, they aren't getting back up to say hello. Alrighty then. We're going to want to steal all of their mustard and cheese. And their jars of garlic. Also, we're going to want a pot possibly a frying pan, but for now the pot is more useful. So we want that bottle of mustard. We want second bottle of mustard. Oh hey, the second bottle of mustard. Wait, did I pick up the steel tongs? Yeah, I picked up the steel tongs. Drop those. Alrighty. Bag of cheese is right there. Pots are on the stove as usual. Plastic bag of potato chips. I'll leave that here for now. The tin can could be useful. That's one. It's corn. And cans are useful, and we are hungry right now. So, where was that? Wait, where'd it go? Jeez. Jeez. Oh, wow, a glass bottle of whiskey. And a tin can of pineapple? Wait, I never checked the cupboards or the fridge for this place, did I? They've got a funnel as well. Funnels allow you to catch rainwater, so they're very useful. Apple cider. Ooh. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to go drop off this blanket, and I'll call that an episode. Before the startup of the next episode, I'll go and get all that stuff out of there that I want and just loot those two houses. Then I'll give you like a manifest of what I nabbed. And for maybe some of the more oddball stuff, I'll give you a reason why or something. But we want to take our blanket downstairs, and there's something that I think we're going to want to do. And I'll end the episode with that then. Now I also want to drop off my foods. And get... how many 2x4s was it? I forget. But we're going to drop our 2x4s here. Going to need more 2x4, so let's pick up that rock and use it to break the rest of these benches. Drop off our rock, carry down some more 2x4s, and then with the 2x4s, since we've got a hammer, we'll be able to make a makeshift bed, which quite a valuable article, actually. It makes sleeping very easy. Okay, I do believe we need 6 of those. And let's get our hammer and some nails. We should have the stuff to make a bed. So if we open up the construction menu, which is asterisk once again, and we go to D, capital D, makeshift bed. Okay, we need 10 2x4s, so I was off. But we're going to want to get that finished up before the end of the day, as it were. Let's get our hammer. Grab our 2x4s, we'll drop off the hammer here. We're going to drop the hammer on the floor. Drop the hammer on it. Grab more 2x4s. These will be all the ones we need. Grab our hammer. Make our bed. That's the wrong menu. Makeshift bed. Craft that. Construct it to our left. And there we go. Makeshift bed. We can sleep in this and it'll keep us warm at night. Anyway, that's it for episode 1. As I stated earlier, I'm going to go back and loot those 2 houses. and I'll probably be seeing you before sundown of spring day 1.